Hey all, it's Alex again, and this is my bathroom. It's really early in the morning, and for some reason, no other spot in the apartment had good enough lighting so that I could make this video. But I wanted to do this now because if I don't, then it's going to be another 2 months before I remember to do it. So, this is my 2 year anniversary since I started testosterone. Uh, and my technically the anniversary would have been toward the end of April, but it kind of passed me by, and now it's the beginning of June. So I'm making this video now before I forget again. Uh, yeah, so in anticipation of making this video, I also let my beard grow out a little bit so that I could show the progress on facial hair growth, because I don't think I did that uh, since probably my first year on T. So let's get that out of the way. So this is about 2 weeks of growth. I shaved off my mustache because it looks really weird, but this is that's what that looks like. So yeah, um, let's see. So for the second year, since my first year update video, there hasn't been too much in the way of physical changes except more of the same. So a little bit more of voice drop since the first year update, and a little bit more of fat redistribution. So I've noticed that I've had uh, less fat in my hips and my chest, and more migrated to my gut, which is fine. I'm I've been going to the gym, so I'm hoping to lose a little bit of weight and tone up, and uh, I'll start trying to update on how that's going as I'm able to. And what else? This year has been kind of crazy because at the beginning of this year, my plans for where I would be now were very different from where I actually ended up. Uh, I had intended to have chest surgery, and I had intended to have my name changed by now, and just nothing went according to plan. So I'm going to. Well, I mean, I had pneumonia. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and that meant that I was no longer fit for surgery, uh, because my lungs are too weak. If they put me on general anesthetic, they're worried that I'll stop breathing, and it would be it would be bad. So as of now, I'm just waiting for uh, my what's it called, respirologist. I'm waiting for my respirologist to give me the okay to go in for surgery, and then I'm going to be going through the process of applying for surgery through the insurance covered route. So that's probably going to take a few months, but at least I won't be close to $10,000 down when it's all said and done. And I've already waited however long. So, you know, it's, I mean, I'll admit that not being able to do the surgery and everything, it's, you know, gotten me probably a little bit depressed because all last summer I just to get myself through, because it's so hot and uncomfortable and painful, and I'm not able to do so many of the things that other people just do in the summer, like swimming and going out in just a t-shirt, or just so many things that I would love to be able to do in the summer. Even going out, just going out and enjoying, the weather is more complicated because I have to calculate how many hours I've binded, and then I have to decide, okay, if I've bound too much, or do I want to take the chance of going out without my binder, and it's, yeah. So I had expected that I wouldn't have to worry about all that this summer, and I've been planning to go swimming, and now it's just another summer of waiting and hoping that this will be the last summer that I won't have to, you know, deal with this next year. But yeah, as for my name change, I've mentioned how that's going in a few other videos. Essentially, because I was born in a different country. I was born in Bulgaria. They're uh, the way they deal with names there is very different. They're very relaxed uh, as far as the spelling of names go. So when I had all of my original documents done, basically they go off of just the way it sounds, and if there's discrepancies, just differences in spelling between one piece of identification to the next, they don't really care. Obviously, Canada does, but so they're freaking out because all of my earliest documents, they're slightly different spellings, and they're like, well, I don't understand what's going on here. Are you like faking your name? Are you someone else? Or like, how do we prove that which one of these name spellings is the true spelling and which is just not? And it's like, well, you could just listen to me, I'm telling you. But it's so I'm going to be having to go to a lawyer, probably legal aid, to try to expedite things because it's too much to deal with on my own, and they just keep telling me there's nothing they can do for me unless I can give them proof of why the names are different. And there's no reason. It's just because they wrote them down different. So yeah, uh, so I'm gonna be dealing with that this summer. I've got a couple weeks off, and so I'll be in the midst of taking care of my daughter, trying to take care of that too. Uh, what else? Yeah, there's really not much else going on. Uh, yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on YouTube, and just craziness happening in general in the trans community and the media and the way they're portraying the trans community. So I've been commenting and talking to people about this more than I am basically used to. And it's been a little stressful, I guess. I'm just not used to having to defend my identity to random people I don't know as much as I have been in the last couple of months. I'm not sure why people think they have a right to judge other people's identities in that way. I mean, that really has nothing to do with them. But at the same time, I'd like to be able to uh, educate these people who obviously are ignorant about these issues. And uh, so, I mean, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to post in the comments, and I'll answer as best I can. And yeah, all right. I guess that's it. Have a good one, and I'll see you later.